Hello and welcome back to Rosie Sews Modern Vintage. I'm Rosie and it's really lovely to have you here today. So I am taking part in the August challenge that is called Sew a Top. It's been hosted by Claire at Penguin and Pear, and she has invited 31 different vloggers to post a video on a set day all about a top that they have made. So yesterday was the turn of Akram from Akram's Ideas, and tomorrow is the turn of Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room. Today it's my turn, so I'm going to tell you about my adventures in top making. Now, this project started with a trip to the charity shop, and I discovered, I'll show you a photograph here, this amazing duvet cover. It was actually a Jack Wills duvet cover in this giant pink gingham, and it was in their homewares section of the charity shop for £3.99. And I just saw the gingham and I thought, I have got to make something with that. I don't know if any of you seamstresses ever go and have a look in the sort of bed linen section of charity shops, but I find there's often maybe curtains or tablecloths and things like that that can be used for dressmaking, and also duvet covers. And as I say, when I saw this, I just thought, I love this crazy, massive, giant pink check. It has got to be made into something. And then the challenge came along for Sew a Top, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make, well, it's a double duvet cover, so make a top but also make a skirt out of this to use for my vlog. Now, this is the top that I decided to make. It was a free one that came with, I'm trying to remember, I think it was Love to Sew magazine maybe, or could have been Love Sewing. Anyway, one of the sewing magazines. And it's really, so I wanted to make View B, which is a round neck and 3/4 sleeves. And the reason why I was drawn to this top is because I wanted something very simple that would carry that huge check. But I also wanted something that didn't take a lot of fabric, and it said here that if I used 150cm wide fabric, it would take just 1.1 metre. So that seemed perfect because I wanted to save the rest of the fabric for my skirt, which I will get onto in a minute. So here's a photograph of me wearing the top tucked into my skirt. And as you can see, it's a very simple shape, but that's perfect for something as bold as this print. Now, the secret about this top is that I didn't actually manage to cut the pattern pieces as they should be cut because there just simply wasn't enough fabric. I'd cut the skirt out first because I really wanted to make sure I had enough of the skirt. And so I really did have to do a bit of jigsaw puzzle putting together of all of the pieces of fabric to turn it into pattern pieces. I'm just going to grab the top and then I can show you. So this is the top. Obviously it's going to be hard for me to show you the whole thing in one shot. But if I take it off the hanger, almost pattern matched is the back bodice piece. Now the bodice was cut into two sections. As you see, that pattern matching is rubbish, but I was working with a very small amount of fabric. But on this pattern piece, I did have to do a little bit of sandwiching together, as you can see. So this is the sleeve here, and this should be one pattern piece, but I had to cut it into two. And I thought it was going to be a perfect match, but the fabric was such a small piece that I couldn't quite get it to line up. But nonetheless, once it's on, tucked into the skirt with a belt on and jewellery and all the rest of it, and it is at the back, nobody would notice. The body measurements, I'm a 46.5 inch bust, and the finished garment measurement said that the size 22 would be a 48.5 inch bust. So that to me was plenty of ease for wearing, and actually when I put it on, it is probably a little bit loose, and I probably could have sized down to the size 20 because it's definitely got more than 2 inches of ease in there. But generally I'm really pleased with how it was made, how it came up. This hasn't had a lot of reviews, this top, and often I think free patterns on magazines are sometimes viewed as, well, they're giving away free because maybe they weren't as successful sort of pattern, and people don't maybe have as much respect for the patterns that are given away free with magazines, and sometimes that can be true. But I have to say with this one, the only error that I have found is that when they are giving you all of the garment measurements down here, they've just put view A instead of view B here. So it's view A, view C, D, E, and they should have put view B there. But that is literally the only error that I could find in the whole of the pattern. It came together really well. I felt that the finished garment measurements were pretty accurate. Certainly didn't come up any smaller than it said it would, which is normally the thing that annoys me the most, because you can't do anything about that. Once it's too small, it's too small. So yeah, I was really, really happy with it. So then I knew that I wanted to make a skirt. Now, I also knew which pattern I wanted to make, because I had made the Madeline skirt from Victory Patterns in this amazing blue chambray with little red hearts from Felicity Fabrics. This was a gifted one for one of my blogs, and I loved the shape of it so much. The beautiful pockets with all the top stitching, as you will see in these pictures. It's such a simple skirt, but because it's very full and it's got these amazing huge pockets, it looks really striking. So I loved that with the braces. And as I was making up the skirt, I was thinking, I just watched a feature on this morning about co-ords, where you wear a top and a skirt that are maybe in the same print and then turn it into a dress. And I thought this could work really well. So what I did, I'm going to go and get the skirt again. Yeah, on where the braces should go, I put them on poppers, so that then I can popper them on the skirt when I want to wear the braces. But when I want to wear it as a dress with the top, or if I just don't want to wear the braces and I'd rather wear a belt or something, I've got a skirt instead. I've actually put together a little video of me doing a quick change between each of the outfits and the different looks you can get from the 3 different garments. So I'll pop that in here. So that's all from me today. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing my little journey as I turned my duvet cover into a skirt, a top and a dress. And I hope you will come back soon for the next episode. In the meantime, please do click the subscribe button and also the notification bell. And also please let me know in the comments below if you've got any ideas that you would like to see me create in future videos. Have a lovely day everybody, and of course, happy sewing. Bye!